Welcome to this brief introduction to the RCI Attendance Program. This is the main menu of the program. The first button, the Go to Members button, is for inputting student information. The Set Up Magnetic Reader button keys the RCI Attendance Program to the student's ID card. Following the Set Up Magnetic Reader button are the 5 options for attendance keeping. The Classroom menu button takes classroom attendance. The Concert menu button takes attendance at concerts and recitals. The Event Attendance button is for attendance at events not requiring an activity card. The Activity Card button is for attendance at events requiring an activity card. And the Activities with Buses button enables you to record attendance at events requiring transportation. This first video of 6 in the series will include only the main menu, the Members module, and setting up the magnetic stripe reader. The first step in using the RCI Attendance Program is to set up the Members module. To do this, press the Go to Members button. This takes you to the Members file and the Member Details screen. This is where the student data is entered. The student data may be imported from school files or entered manually by the teacher. The Member Details screen presents the student's last name, first name, ID number, class number, graduation year, group or groups the student is part of, sex, male or female, the row and seat number for each student which are used for the visual seating charts, instrument or voice, whether they have an activity card on file, bus number, other pertinent information, and a place for the student's picture. From the Member Details screen, student ID lists can be produced for student check-in when a student doesn't have his or her ID. To return to the main menu, press the Attend button located in the top left portion of the screen. We now press the Set Up Magnetic Reader button to go to the Magnetic Stripe Reader screen. We begin by swiping in a sample student ID. As the magnetic stripe contains much more information in the form of additional numbers than is needed by the RCI Attendance Program, we need to determine the position of the student's ID number within this swiped sample number. We look at the number that has been swiped in. We use the number scale above the swipe number to determine the position of the ID number within the swiped entry. After looking at the student ID number on the front of the card, we determine that the position of the first digit of the ID number is in position 10 in the swiped number. We enter that position number 10 in the first digit field below. We then determine that the position of the last digit of the ID number is in position 14, and so we enter 14 in the last digit field. These numbers are used to identify the student number in the swiped ID stripe. We now go back to the main menu by pressing the Menu button at the top of the screen. We are now back at the main menu. We have looked at the main menu, setting up the Members module, and setting up the magnetic stripe reader. In the following videos in the series, we will look at the other functions of the RCI Attendance Program. This concludes the first video.